Guys, how are we doing? And welcome back to another video. This is the Fighters Forecast. This is your boy Tennant speaking, and we are back for the Hammer of the Week lay or play, depending on what I do. If it's just one thing or if it's a couple things. This is Josh Emmett versus Kevin Valejos fight card this weekend. I have a nice play for you guys here, but we got to recap what happened last week. Luke Fernandez sold us. Luke Fernandez looked fantastic in the first round. He was piecing up Rodolfo Bellato in every exchange they got into, making him wobble a couple times. Finding that the 1-2 combos down the pipe on Rodolfo Bellato, making him bleed. He dips into an uppercut from Rodolfo Bellato, and he gets put out. It's that simple. That's fights, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You zig and you zag one wrong way and you get put out. It is what it is. We hit our one before that. We lost this one. We're here to bounce back this week with Josh and Valejos card. And without further ado, the person we are going to go to goes by the name of Elijah Smith. I have watched Elijah Smith in the Dana White Contender Series. He has been improving tremendously. Elijah Smith, we know him as a grappler. Elijah Smith looks like a monster on the ground, and he's fighting another guy who's good on the ground as well. The thing is here, Elijah Smith has the better hands by quite a bit. Sukyuk Yu is a grappler. That is it. He does not have any hands. He does not have any kicks. He is good control. The problem is Elijah Smith's a great wrestler. He's got great wrestling credentials as well. And in my opinion, if he stays on the outside here and he strikes away, and even if he could win some of these wrestling exchanges. I'm not saying Sung Young Yu is the better wrestler because I don't really know. I think they're pretty similar, but on the feet, it's miles apart. Elijah Smith, in my opinion, is going to stay on the outside, put a jab out there. If he gets him wobbled, maybe he'll shoot, maybe he'll back up because he does not want to get taken down. But in my opinion here, Elijah Smith's going to stay on the outside. He's going to pop his jab in the face of Sukyuk Yu. He's going to absolutely frustrate him in this matchup. And I think Elijah Smith wins by decision in this matchup here. I could see a later KO, but I am going to go by decision as my play. But the play, the hammer of the week, first leg, Elijah Smith. Second leg, fight to start round 2. And third leg, we are going to go to the Charles Johnson Bruno Silva fight, and we are going to pick fight to start round 2. This is flyweight, guys. Charles Johnson is a very slow starter. He likes to pick his spots. He likes to get his feints. He likes to get his jab going down the middle. He'll chop the legs of Bruno Silva. And I know Bruno Silva has great power for this division, but in my opinion, he's not going to be able to touch a guy like Charles Johnson. He's too tall, he's too rangy, he's too long. And in my opinion, he gets this fight done. And it's obviously, in my opinion, to be a decision. I think it's 100% going to start round 2. Obviously, there's no locks in this sport, but that is my play. It is Elijah Smith. It is fight to start round 2 in that fight against Sung Young Yu. And it's fight to start round 2 with Bruno Silva versus Charles Johnson. Thank you guys for listening. Place that lay in. We're going to cash you out this week. And I'll see you guys next week for the hammer of the week. Have a good one. Peace.